Dear student, today I am going to take the topic of alpha testing. What is alpha testing? First, before going to that alpha testing, first we collect the requirement from the user. After the collecting the requirements, we develop the software. Then after the developing the software, testing the software, we are using the different kind of techniques, different type of testings, unit testing, integration testing and system testing. After develop testing the software, then we release the software. Okay, so this is the steps for the software development and releasing the software. So now we move to the alpha testing. Now, so what is alpha testing? Alpha testing means after the development of the product, that means the software. So we test the software in within the developer site. That is the in-house testing. In-house testing means, this type of testing is a kind of acceptance testing, which is happen at the developer site, not a customer site. Okay, so this is also belongs to one of the acceptance testing. This is the developer side, sometime by an independent of team of tester. Okay, so alpha testing is a in-house site. In-house site means it's a this testing is a happen at developer side. Okay, so alpha testing used after all testing are executed. That means all testing means your unit testing, integration testing, system testing. So all the basic tests are completed, then we move to the acceptance testing. There are two different type of acceptance testing. One is alpha testing, another one is a beta testing. The alpha testing is a primary alpha testing is the first type of testing which is happening in the developer site. That is already I told you. So in-house testing. Here the first, this is the overall structure of the software development. So first, the requirement collection means, so we collect the requirement from the user. After the collecting the requirement, then we develop the software product. After developing the software product, this is the software development. We are doing the alpha testing. So these are all happen in the developer site. After that, beta testing will be conducted at the customer site. Okay, so these are the steps for the alpha testing. First, requirement review. So requirements are collected from the user, that will be reviewed. Test development. Test development means we find the test cases and test plan, test case design. So after that we design the test cases. Logging defect. So identified and detected bug found in the application. Bug fixation. When all the bugs are identified and logged, then there is a need to fix the bug. Retesting means when all the issues are solved, fixed, retesting is done. So here this is the alpha testing diagram or overall testing. Requirement review, test development, test execution, logging defect, bug fixation, already I told you. Okay, so again we move to the retesting. So what are the phases? There are two different type of phases exist in the alpha testing. The first, this is the diagrammatic representation of these two phases. The first phases is the developer. After the development of the software, we move to the testing phases. After the testing phases, the basic testing phases, then we move to the alpha testing. The alpha testing first phase is tested by the internal developer. then the second phase is tested by the tester. Okay, so these are the two phases exist in the alpha testing. So this is already we saw that unit testing, integration testing, and system testing, these are the basic testing. Okay, after completion of this testing, then we move to the acceptance testing. The acceptance testing consists of a two part. One is a alpha testing, another one is a beta testing. What are the difference between the alpha testing and beta testing? Alpha testing means which is happen at the developer side, but in the case of beta testing, which is happen at the customer side. That is the major difference between alpha testing and beta testing. Okay, so this is the already we saw that acceptance testing. Once the product is gone through stages of testing, prepared for release. So after the development of the product, we final stage of the testing is a acceptance testing. So acceptance testing first phase is a alpha testing. Okay, alpha testing is done from the already we saw that developer side, where independent developer can monitor and record user experience, make necessary change to enhance the performance. That means developer can monitor and record the user experience. And then so this is the final stage of the testing, because already we have done the basic testing, first unit testing, integration testing, system testing. So these are the basic testing. After completion of this testing, we move to the acceptance testing. This is the final stage. After the developing this product, it will move to the beta testing, which is happen at the customer site. Okay, so the first round of independent testing that ensure that software run as per the requirement plan, whether the software run as the requirement plan. Okay, what are the reason to perform the alpha testing? So here refine the software product by finding and rectifying the bugs that were not discovered through previous test. That means refine means after the development of the product, again we want to test the product whether the product is work well or not. So that's why we test this alpha testing. Then we find the error. After finding the error, we remove the error, and then again we move to the retesting. Okay, so it will improve the quality, functionality of the software and effectiveness of the software before it released in the real world. So what are the features? So this is the stage completion of the this is the final stage of the software development and testing. Okay, so it's done in the controlled environment. Okay, so these are the general thing. Then in this alpha testing, it consists of two type of testing. One is a black box testing and white box testing. Depending on the user's requirement, we are doing the both black box testing and white box testing. Okay, then so alpha testing, already we saw, already I took the this point, developer side. Then so advantage, what are the advantage? So alpha testing is, it reduce the delivery time of the project. It reduce the delivery time. It provide a complete test plan and test cases, every feedback. So we find the error and feedback from the developer. It will improve the software quality. Okay, so it provide better observation of software reliability and accountability. So it gives the good observation report to the software. what are the disadvantage? Actually, this testing is a kind of acceptance testing, but which is happen at the which we are doing in the developers side, not in the customer side. So that's why we don't know anything about the customer problem, real time real world environment problem. So when we implement the software in the real world, it will give the many problem occurs. So we don't know the that kind of problem. So that is the disadvantage for the alpha testing. Okay, student, today I take the alpha testing. If you have any kind of doubt, please kindly give the question in the comment section. I will give the answer. Okay, I will clear your doubt. Thank you, student.